Hello, I'm Atul, and I'm here to explain two array programs. Um, that is, the question is to find the address of an array element. We are doing it in two arrays, that is single dimension and a two-dimension array. First, I'll explain the single dimension array. Um, First, we write um, these two lines are common in all C++ programs, that is hash include iostream and using namespace std, and then we write the main function. And first we have to accept the elements of the array, initialize the array first, and then accept the variable, accept the elements. And so here these two lines, I will let the user decide the size of the array. So I'm accepting as that is the size, then initializing. After that, this loop over here accepts the element one by one. It's a for loop and it accepts the elements. And then after that, in this line, BA is a pointer variable. And I've stored the address of the first element of the array in it. And then after that, there's a while loop. This is an infinite loop. That is it. It is always true. Um, so it runs always. But I have included break inside. Um, so, inside while loop. First, we are asking the user to enter a position of an element of an array of the array, or 0 to terminate the program. And this line we're accepting the user's choice. And then we're checking here. There's an if statement that checks if it's 0. That is, if it's 0, the program should terminate. This statement is used to break out of this infinite loop. And then there's else if position that the user has given is greater than the size of the array or less than 0. It is actually out of range, so let it print it is out of range, and then break the infinite loop. Otherwise, we are calculating the address. This is the formula to calculate the address, that is a base address. um, this is used to convert the base address into a number. It's actually in hexadecimal format, so it is converting into normal decimal format, plus the position that the user has given, minus 0, that is the uh, starting, the array position starts from 0 and 1 2 3, it goes on like that. So minus 0 into size of is an operator that calculates the size used up by a variable. That is, POS is a variable, and size of calculates the calculates the size of the variable. That is, here it's an int, so it's 4 bytes. And then we are printing the address of the element at position is the answer. Now we're going to run the program. So first, the user is asked to enter the size of the array. So I'm giving 5. Then we are typing in the contents, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, and then the user is asked to enter the position of an element to find its address, or 0 to terminate. First, I'll enter position 3. the address of the element at the third position is 6946484. That's the answer. And then again, because it's an infinite loop, users again asked if you want to search for an find the address of an element or to terminate the program. So we are trying once more to okay, the address is shown 6946480. The difference between that and this is 4 bytes. And next we are trying to terminate the program. I'll type in 0. Okay, it's printing exiting, and then it's the program has terminated. That's all for the first for the single dimension array. The second program is quite similar to the first one, but in this one we are using a two-dimensional array. It starts with the same two lines, hash includes iostream and using namespace std, and then we go inside the main function. First of all, we're accepting the dimensions of the 2D array, that is the number of rows, and number of columns, number of rows and number of columns, into m and n respectively. And after that, we have to enter in the elements. For that, we have used a nested for loop. That is one for loop inside another for loop, um, and this accepts all the elements of the 2D array. After that, like in the first program, I have stored the address of the first element into a variable called BA. And after that, like the first program, there's a while loop, but this one is a bit different because there's a variable called ch, the character variable ch, in which there's already n character, and this while loop is checking if ch is equal to n, capital N or small n. If ch is anything other than n, that is y over here, y or n. We're asking, and in this line we're asking the user if you want to terminate, if they want to terminate or not, and that's the use of the character variable over here. And inside the while loop, first of all we are asking the user to enter the position of the element to find its address, and this is an if statement which is used to check the range of the um, given positions, that is POS1 and POS2, checking if it lies between the range, that is 0 and n and 0 and n respectively. Inside the if statement, first we are finding the row size n minus 0 plus 1 and column size n minus 0 plus 1. In this program we're finding both the row major and the column major. So in this line we're finding the row major address of the given element. First PA base address plus position 1, that is the row, into column size. We have calculated over here column size plus POS2, that is the column, into size of like in the last program we saw, size of and a variable, because I used POS1 because POS1 and 2 is of the same type, that is int. And then in the next line, finding the column major. These two formulas are a bit different. Column size over here, and POS into column size plus 2 over here, and POS 2 into row size plus POS 1 over here. And then we are printing both the answers, and then this if statement checks, as I told you before, that this statement checks if POS1 and POS2 lies in the range. This else with this if statement over here, in this else, we are printing that it is out of range. The POS1 or POS2 is out of range. And then these statements doesn't lie inside they do not lie inside the else statement. It is outside. We're asking the user if they want to terminate the program. Type in yes or no, and we are accepting the choice into ch. Um, and then if ch is equal to no, the program keeps on running looping. If it's y, it actually terminates. So this is the program, and we'll run it. Now the program is running. First, the user is asked to enter the dimension of the 2D array and the number of columns is asked first. So I'm giving 2, and number of rows. Number of rows is 2 and number of columns is 3. Then we are typing in the array elements 1, 2, 3, 6. And then next we're asked to type the position of the element to find its address. So I'm giving it 1 and 2, and the row major address is given 6946448, and the column major address is 6946452. And then we are asked if you want to terminate the program, yes or no. So I'm typing and you can give small or capital sign. And the program is again asking for the position. This time I'm giving a negative and out of range value, that is -1, and so it's printing out of range. And again it's asking, do you want to terminate? I'm giving it no, and then I'm giving it 10, again out of range. So that's it. And then we are trying to terminate it. We are typing file, small or capital. The program is terminated, and okay, that's it. That is the programs that I had explained. That is, program 1 was to find the address of an element in a single dimension array, and 2 was to find the address of an element in a 2D array. Okay, thank you.